This is KUGAN CASSIUS right from London. We're at Trinity House here in Tower Hill for the press conference between Darren Barker and FELIX STURM. With me I have former undefeated world champion Joe Calzaghe. A bit of a celebrity now, Joe, aren't you?
Am I, mate? Oh, thanks.
I think you are, yeah, you are.
Okay.
Nick, you've got to continue that Hollywood thing you was always talking about.
I'm not sure. I got a film part in tomorrow, so that's why growing the old stubble. A bit mean for the role, but yeah, we're good, mate. You're glad to be here for the press conference.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people have had a lot of things to say about Darren taking this fight in Germany rather than have that homecoming that his fans probably wanted, but I think the deal was too good to be dismissed for him to take it out there. So
yeah,
can't blame him for that, can you, Joe?
No, not at all. I think boxing's business first and foremost, and although we would love to fight at home, we can do that after this fight. Obviously he's 100% confident he can win this fight in Germany and beat Sturm, and I think he can beat Sturm as well. So yeah.
His performance against Daniel Gill really showed a lot of what Darren's about. After recovering from being knocked down to come back to win the fight. So he won't be phased about going out to Germany to fight FELIX STURM.
No, well, Gill had beat Sturm in Germany already, and Darren for a tremendous performance, brave performance, especially to get off the floor and to win that fight, which was fantastic. And I think with that he will improve. I think with the confidence of being a world champion now, I think he knows he can go out there and beat Sturm. Sturm has been around a long time, a lot of defences, but his time's up. It's Darren's time now, so I think he'll do a job on him.
The trio of middleweights that people always talk about in this era, Barker, Macklin and Murray, still haven't fought each other. Do you think we're likely to see these fights maybe next year?
Well, that's good. It's great. It's great domestically. We have some top middleweights, like I said, with Matthew Macklin as well. And so yeah, I think obviously first things first, win this fight, and they have to win their fights. I think potentially it could be some big showdowns in Britain next year. It would be good for the British public.
I keep hearing about a lot of comeback stories recently. There was one about Lennox Lewis floating about yesterday. Is obviously the one with Steve Collins and Roy Jones Jr. What do you think about that, Steve Collins and Roy Jones Jr.?
I don't really think much about Steve Collins, Roy Jones Jr. I think Steve retired. How long ago was that? Before my fight?
Yeah, I think so.
It's a long time ago anyway. Too long to remember. So yeah, I think it's daft. I think obviously Roy Jones is way past his best, and I wouldn't like to see him fight anymore. But he's been active. That's the main thing. He's trained. He's been active with Steve. He hasn't been boxing for like 15 years or whatever. So I don't. It's not a fight I'd want to watch, to be honest.
But would you watch it if it was on?
Yeah,
you probably would.
I probably would watch it, but not for the reasons.
What for the right reasons?
Not for the right reasons of watching a good boxing match. I would find it. I just find it quite sad when fighters come back after so many years out the ring, and then they've been world champions, and then they come back and shell themselves mainly just for payday. I don't like that. But obviously you got Lennox Lewis. Listen, if somebody give me 100 million, I'd get in the ring with the Tiger, man. Take my arm off, sew it back on. Give me a false one, who cares, man? I'm only joking. Don't fight Tiger. But yeah, I don't know. I think I just talk. I think Lennox, I think he'll stay retired now. But I suppose if somebody's offered enough money, everything's got its price, even legacy.
All right, Joe. Listen, thank you very much for talking to us. And the press conference is about to start, so
thanks, Cougars,
we'll see what happens. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, mate.